so I'm on vacation and I've got a bunch of stuff that I've planned and different activities. I'm doing some island hopping, so I'm gonna be going from Oahu, where I am right now, to Kauai and Maui and doing a bunch of stuff here in Honolulu. And I'm so excited. I'm gonna have a great time. But I do have a lot of time to spend at the beach and by the pool or even in coffee shops, so I brought a bunch of books. Yes, these all did come with me, either in my carry-on or suitcase. I brought 5 books, all kind of ranging in genre, kind of just romance and fantasy, because I am very much a mood reader and I'm here for a very long time, 9 days I believe, and I didn't know when I'd be in the mood to read, so I brought a bunch of different options. I started 7 Year Slip on the plane, so I want to finish that this morning. It's about 8 o'clock. And around 10 or so, I'm going to go down to the beach, maybe start another book if I finish this one. We'll see how I'm feeling. And then I also brought these 3 books, which I know seems excessive, but I loved ACOTAR, and I know that once I start one, I'm not going to be able to put the series down. So I just wanted to be prepared because I am here for a long time. So I'm really excited about these. And then I have been saving this book for so long. I've read all of her other ones, but I wanted to do a beach read with beach read on the beach in Hawaii because I didn't think there'd be a better time to read this book. And she has another book coming out, so I want to make sure I've read all of her other ones before because I love Emily Henry. She's my absolute favorite. I just love her. So I do want to read this. I don't know what I want to read next. Right now I'm just going to focus on finishing this one because I've got maybe 100 pages left and I think I can finish that pretty quick this morning. So I'm going to do this and then I'm going to get started on reading. So I finished the 7 Year Slip. I'm gonna wait to give my review and my star rating till later. I feel like I always have to like sit on books for a little bit and see how much I think about the story and the plot of everything, because I feel like part of my star rating goes to how much time I spend thinking about it after I finished it in just my like day-to-day life. But what I always do after I finish a book is I'll think of songs that remind me of the story that I read, and I'll look through Pinterest just to kind of like get the last few thoughts, and just because, well, it's like fresh in my mind. So that's what I'm going to do now, is I'm going to go through Pinterest and find songs that I think relate to the story. So that's what I'm going to do now. I think the last time I updated was after I finished the 7 Year Slip, and I wasn't sure what book I was going to start, so you probably saw I started Beach Read on the Beach, which was amazing, and I read a lot more at night after it got dark, and I got to page 186, which is chapter 17. So I'm loving this so far, and I didn't think I was going to like this story as much as some of her other ones. I'm loving it. I love both of the characters. I mean, if it keeps up the way it is, which it's Emily Henry, so I have no doubt, this might be a 5-star book. I'm really, really loving it. But today I'm gonna probably go down to the beach. I might try to find some shade to read under because I got a little burnt yesterday. I might do some shopping too, so we'll see. I've got, let's see, there's, without looking at the last page, 358 pages. So I've got like 170 pages left, which I read 180 yesterday, so I feel like that shouldn't be too, I probably will finish it today. Maybe. Yeah, I can do that. But I'm gonna have a fun day today. I might go get some coffee too. I brought myself for the day, so I'm just gonna read and hang out and enjoy being in Hawaii. Okay, So last night I finished Beach Read and I did my Pinterest scrolling right here. So my thoughts on this book, let me put it simply, 5 stars, 100% 5 stars. I loved it so much. I thought the story was great, the characters were great, the character development, their backstories, the side characters, the banter, so good. Something about an Emily Henry book is the banter is going to get me every time. It's going to have me giggling and kicking my feet. Even if I'm in public, I'm going to be giggling. It's so good. It's such a cute story, but at the same time, there's so much depth to the characters. They have stuff going on in their lives. There's heavier topics. I mean, when you look at this cover, it doesn't at all capture some of the stuff that they talked about or the things that they did in it. It was just so good. I really, really enjoyed it. I love that her name was January. I think that is so cute. I know that's like a simple detail, but I loved it so much. I love that his name was Augustus. I love them. I love all the Taylor Swift references, which, who wouldn't? It's amazing. It's just so good. And I would honestly recommend this to so many people. It's so amazing. 5 stars. 100%. And I do not give 5 stars out easily, but I feel like I have been, because every single book of hers, it's like 5 star, 5 star, 5 star. So good. I loved it. I mean, I don't know how this ranks compared to like Happy Place, Funny Story, The People We Meet on Vacation, and Book Lovers. I feel like I need to reread The People We Meet on Vacations because I read that a long time ago and I was kind of meh about it, but I think I'd really like it now. I just think I would like it more. So I might do a reread with that. But I think I would go People We Meet on Vacation, Book Lovers, Funny Story, Beach Read, and then, of course, for me, Happy Place. Of course. Because I just understood Harriet. I just get her. And I love these books. They're so good. I can't say that enough. I cannot wait till April, till her next one comes out. I'm gonna buy it immediately. I might even pre-order it. I've never done that before, but I feel like I have to. Anyways, let me pull myself back together. Let me calm down. Let me just, calm down for a second. After reading 2 romance books back to back, and having reading a lot of romance books before this, I'm going straight into this. The Assassin's Blade. Why? Because Emily Henry hasn't written any other books yet. I'm gonna have to switch gears though, because I started trying to read another book that was fantasy, like while reading romance, and I was like, wait, what? I was like confused. I like forget that that's like, it's just a different genre. So I'm ready to start this today. So this book is 435 pages. It's a little bit longer than the ones I have been reading. And I think it's going to take me a little longer to get into it and get into the story than the other ones. So I don't know when I'll have this one finished by, because I also feel like I'm going to be confused because it's going to be a lot of funky names. It's going to have a lot of creatures that I won't even know what they are. A lot of places that I'm going to have to look up how to pronounce. Just everything. So I think this one's going to take me a little bit, but I've got the whole day. It's a beautiful day here. I'm gonna go get some coffee. I'm gonna go run one errand because I have to go to a certain store to get a souvenir for my boyfriend. And then I'm gonna go to the beach. I've got my swimsuit on and I'm just gonna kick back under a tree and read until I can't read anymore. And that's gonna be my whole day. So look how beautiful it is here though. Like, it looks just amazing. I read for an hour this morning and I'm only on page 99. Which, considering I started yesterday, is not great. It's slow. It's slow going. It's not because I'm not interested in the story. It's just taking a while for me to like get into it and like read, where I'm like lose track that I'm reading, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna keep reading today. It's kind of gloomy and cloudy today. You can probably like tell in the windows, which is a perfect vibe for reading. So no complaints. I'm just gonna relax. I'll get some breakfast at some point. It's still really early. It's 8. I mean, I woke up at like 6:30 and I started reading at 7. So I'm just gonna hang out today, just keep reading. My thoughts on this book, I feel like it's pretty good. I have to see where it's going. I'm a little bit confused. Also, maybe this is just a me problem, but I opened up this book and saw this map, immediately overwhelmed. What? And it's just so hard to tell what kingdoms are what and what cities are what. I'm sure it will make sense the more I keep reading, but compared to ACOTAR, that map is really intimidating for me. And just as I predicted, it's funky names, and that makes it go slow. Except you'll get a really interesting name, and then you'll have someone named Sam or John. And it's like, it's just funny to me that it's like kind of obscure names, and then all of a sudden it's like a John. So that's been kind of making me laugh. It's like the little things. But that's kind of it. I'm just gonna keep reading. I'm still in my pajamas. That's it. Before I forget, I want to do my review of The 7-Year Slip. I gave it 2.5 stars. It wasn't for me. And I know that a lot of people love that book so much. I know that it's a lot of people's favorites. I just had a really hard time. Okay, let me pause. I know that it's a book, for one. I know that it's a book about time travel. I know that I have to use a little bit of creativity, but there were certain things I just had a really hard time believing and not kind of rolling my eyes at. And I love a good romance book, I do. But there were some things where I was like, really, like there's no way. And that's why I feel like it didn't quite resonate with me. But I know that it's a lot of people's favorites. I know that I'm in the minority, so if it's your favorite book, I'm so sorry. But it was a 2.5 star book for me. It is officially my last day in Hawaii. Earlier in the week I did some other cool things, so I'll include clips of that later. But I'm on page 287 of this book. I'm really enjoying it. It is taking me a little bit longer than I expected to get through it, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying the story. I'm excited to see where it's going to go because this is a super long series, but I might have to do another video of just reading this series because it is taking me a little bit to get through it. But I'm really enjoying it. I think that there's going to be a lot of character development with our main character. So I'm really excited to see where that goes. I have a little bit of time to read this morning, but then we're gonna go snorkeling and just kind of explore the island of Oahu for my last day before my flight out tonight. I'm really sad to be leaving. A good time being here. I've really enjoyed just being able to like kick back and read, and like again, as I said earlier, like I did a lot of really cool things while being here. And I really enjoyed Hawaii. So I'm just gonna enjoy my last day here, and I'll keep updated on how far I get in this, because I have this morning and then a long flight tonight. I'm flying all night long to get back home. So I'll just read as much as I can, and then I might do another series just reading these books, because it is going to take me a little bit to get there, and I know that this is such a loved series that I want to give it the time and effort to really understand what's going on and the characters, and dedicate as much time to this as I can, because I want to be able to enjoy the series so much. So that might come later, because I still have a good portion left, so I'm probably a little bit less than halfway through. But it's been great. I love my books. I love Hawaii. And so I'm just going to keep reading today. Thank you so much for watching. This is the end of the video. I will link my socials and my Goodreads so that you can see what books I'm reading, my reviews, and more detailed thoughts, maybe more spoilers, because I don't want to put any spoilers in the videos. But that's all I've got. I'll also link the helicopter ride that I did and the horseback ride I did, because both of those were incredible experiences. If you're ever in Maui or Kauai, I would recommend both of those 100%. They were so much fun. So I want to link all of that. And thank you so much for watching. That's all I've got for this video. Thanks for coming with me to Hawaii. Bye.